Hey there, my name is Starchip and welcome back to another video of Stacklands. I will show you what I think is the best start for Stacklands, and for that I'm going to start a new run. Don't worry, I've installed a mod that lets you have additional saves, so our original save is still there. But it has been such a long time and we're going to look how we can make a best start, and I think I have an idea about that. Yes, this is like we're starting a new game all over again. So first of all, we just need to survive, so let's get a few berries. And this video is about giving you a start that you basically cannot go wrong with. I'm going to teach you on how to get infinite wood, infinite stone, infinite iron, and also how to get infinite food, which will be a really interesting part. Also, this video will of course not be without spoilers, because I'm going to go to the build that I think is best for any point in the game, basically. But if you do not want the spoilers, I recommend you playing the game right now yourself, and I will try to keep the spoilers to a bare minimum, so you are warned. So you just want to gather some materials in the beginning and sell some things, and for now one villager is good enough. So one of the things that we need to have is 3 wood, but sadly we need of course also money as well, and to get more money you can just make more sticks, because those are worth 2 coins instead of 1, and that way you can get more cards more easily. But as you can see, we already have 3 stone, 1 wood, and now we can make a quarry. So we're making the quarry. Very nice. With this one we can now make infinity of stones, so you will always be able to get stones and sometimes flint. Don't forget to get some food once in a while, because otherwise you will just lose this game. A quick tip also, you can press 2 to speed up the game big time, which is insanely nice, because otherwise you have to wait for this one villager to do all the work. And sometimes if you already know the game, especially then, it's quite annoying. Alright, we need some more wood to make a lumber camp, so we're getting another pack. Nice, you get another tree. However, we already got 3 wood and 1 villager, so now we can make a lumber camp, which is the same as the quarry, just infinite amount supply of wood. Very nice. Now we got a lumber camp, so now we have infinite amounts of wood and infinite amounts of stone. The next thing that we want is actually an iron mine, and for that we need some extra flint. So put your villager on the quarry for some time. Occasionally put it on a berry bush, because you do need food. Oh, we got 2 flints, excellent. We also need a stone and a villager and 1 wood source. With this stone, wood and 2 flints, we can now make our iron ore mine, I mean. Look at that, amazing. So now we have a lumber camp, a quarry, and an iron mine, which are actually the most used resources. You also have gold, but for that you need to go to the island. And we're now just doing the basic start on the mainland. You can get iron ore from this card, of course, but to turn that iron ore actually into a usable iron bar, we need to make a smelter. And for that we also need 2 flint. And I think, the chance of getting flint is only here in the quarry, so we need to grind out a few more flints. So now we have only 1 food, so we need to get a few more foods. Also, one thing that I want to note is the gray cars, like the trees that you have to buy and get, and you can't reuse them. They are faster than the lumber camps and the quarries, but these are just nicer for relaxation, because these don't go away, and you know that they are always here, and you know that they can put out infinite amounts of wood and stone and things like that. So that's nice. Oh, and you can get apples from trees. I forgot that was a thing. So extra food, nice. If things are really taking a long time, you can also just buy more packs from here for 3 coins. And quite possibly, soil is actually a real good thing. We will need that in the future. I think you can get... No, you cannot get flint from here. No, I'm not sure, because it says undiscovered cards, of course. Wait, one moment. Alright, so we bought one of these packs, but you should actually be buying this packs, because there is flint in here. And there's a 1 in 9 chance that you get one of those. So it's not that big, it's the same as here, but it does give you more chances if it's taking a long time. Monsters will of course also come in this game, so we need some kind of weapon, and I will go for the slingshot, and I will show you how we are going to make that. But first we need some wood for that. Turn this 1 wood into a stick, and we already have 1 other stick, and these 3 combined will make a slingshot, so if any melee enemies will come, we will be able to defend ourselves with just this 1 villager, I believe. Look, we now have a slingshot, put it on the villager, and we have a militia, very nice. Oh, we got 1 flint. Amazing. Buy more packs. You never know. The ideas I don't care about, of course. Also, you can just sell your ideas. You will be able to search them up later. Right. Wait 1 moment. Here. You can just search your discovered ideas right here. So that's a nice thing. And it seems like we now finally have 2 flint. So thank you. And now we have to make something the hard way. We have to make a brick. And we will do that by just putting 3 stones together and waiting 30 seconds. Make sure you have enough food again. You know what? Never mind. We're not going to do that. We are going to get some wood, because with 3 woods you can actually make a plank, and with 1 plank and a flint, I believe, we can make a building thingy-majingy, and that's real good because you get way faster at building. It will take 1 of our flints, but I do think that is worth it. And we got an apple and no wood at all, because we also got a stick, but that's okay. Alright, we now got 3 wood. Let's make a plank. It'll take like 20 or 30 seconds in total. Thank you. We have 1 apple, very nice. With this 1 plank and this 1 flint, we're now making a plank, which is real useful. When it's making, we're just going to gather some more wood, I guess. And now that we have this spiked plank, you can turn your militia into a builder, and it will build twice as fast. So if we are making a brick, it will only take 15 seconds instead of 30 seconds, of course. I keep this around because if there's our enemies, this is a better weapon than this thing. If you want things to be a little organized, you can put these wood and sticks in front of your lumber camp, the flints and stones in front of your quarry. Iron mine also has a chance to drop stone, so put this in between. And then you can make brick a little bit higher than the stone right here. And now we need to get that flint again. So that's annoying, but that's okay. Hopefully we get it soon. We got a 2nd villager. That is good, but also not good. I kind of forgot that would happen. Yeah, there's a little bit more food management right now, so I guess we need to buy more packs of this category to get more food. Also, do not sell your soil. You will need it for a farm that you're going to make later. Yeah, buy new packs until you get 1 of the food sources, because you really do not want your 2nd villager to die. Also, this 2nd villager we can just give these things shields, because otherwise we're not using it anyway, right? So let's make another brick. We do have enough food. And let's turn some of these woods thingamajiggies into sticks, because then we can sell them. This is great. We have another berry bush, just what we need, because we need more food. Oh, and we got a rabbit. We will keep this around because this will sometimes poop out poop. And with poop we can make more berry bushes and apple trees, which is real nice. Oh, our first enemy. Very nice. Let's fight with you. Nice. I did put the game on 2 times the speed. It's better to not do that and keep this life total in check, because if this hits 0, it will be dead. We don't have anything to cook this with right now. I don't think we will make that very soon. So let's get more packs. And you see that we cannot have that many cards on this board right now. We will fix that. However, we need iron bars for that to efficiently increase the size. Yeah, that's the right word. Nice. And because we don't have any flint yet, we are killing the rabbit because it takes up 1 space on the board, and that's not nice. You can keep this bone, but for now, because if you don't know, you can use the bone on a wolf and then you get a pet. But I don't think we will encounter a wolf very soon. But in the late game, I will definitely keep bones for wolves, because that's just amazing. Nice, we got a flint from the pack. That's amazing. And that's why we sell them, buy them. But now we only need 1 more plank, and then we can finally make it. And we need more food, by the way. So you're going to give us some food. With 1 plank, 2 bricks and 2 flints, we can make a smelter, which is amazing, because then we can finally make some iron bars. And with iron bars, we can do so many good, important things. Let's gather some iron, and that will take some time to get 1 iron, but it will be worth it. And some wood, because you need wood for the smelter as well. The smelter, how this works, if you put an ore there and 1 wood, it will smelt the ore, and that's basically how it works. Look, iron ore plus 1 wood, and now it will make iron. We finally got an iron bar, and the first thing that I'm going to do, because we are really hitting the limit of the cards that we can have, is make a warehouse. And a warehouse you make by 1 iron bar and 1 stone. Yes. So this together with this guy will make a warehouse. It'll take 30 seconds normally, but of course this is a builder. Your board gets bigger, and you can have 14 more cards on your board, which is real nice. You can put them wherever, but I like to keep them between the food and the resources. The next thing that I would get is a sawmill, because then you can really efficiently make more planks from wood, and you don't need to use a villager for it anymore. That's insane. So let's get more iron ores. What do we exactly need to make it? Right, we do need 1 plank to make it, but But once we've made that plank, we don't need to make any planks anymore in the future. We do need more food, so please keep that in check. Don't die because you don't have enough food, because that really sucks. Just delay your order things a little bit, because not dying is one of the most important things, of course. Nice iron ore. Together with a wood, we can make another iron bar. Let's now make some wood. We have just enough food, so we really need to buy more packs. We have now a strange portal. I believe the first strange portal is really not that difficult to beat, but if you're scared of dying, to just do things safe, you can now make cool items. So instead of making the sawmill with this iron bar, you can make something else. Okay, let's finish this real quick. Nice. Let's make 2 sticks, because you can make a sword with this. I think I will do that just to be sure we won't die, because that would not be a perfect start. I just want to show that once you do, it's real safe to just have 2 villagers and 1 portal. However, don't get distracted by this too much, because we do need more food. So keep buying those early packs. Oh, there's a rat. That's not good, because we already have some enemies coming. We'll probably be fine though. Finally, we got a berry bush. Yeah, sometimes you can just get real unlucky and not get any food from the humble beginnings packs, and that's just unlucky. You should be able to get some kind of food. If you're only getting rabbits or raw meat or something like that, you can consider making a campfire. You do that by having 1 flint and 1 wood, and then cooking, of course, the meat, and then you have some more food. But when you are just buying these things, you should not be expecting to not get any food from here. If you do not get any food from here, that's just insanely unlucky. However, we're just going to get some berries right now, and because we don't have any food, I had to sell the stick that we were making for the sword. I think these 2 people will be able to defeat this portal as well. It's really not that scary, but we just need some food right now. So yeah, let's kill this guy first. You can put them both in at the same time. That way it will be killed, of course, faster. And we just killed it in 1 shot, so very nice. Again, these enemies will drop meat as well, so if you have a campfire, and that's maybe the more safer thing to do, but I'm playing a bit risky, you can make, of course, a campfire again where you have flint and 1 wood, I think. Oh no, a flint and 1 stick. I was wrong, but yeah, it's a flint and 1 stick. So basically a flint and a wood, but you need to turn the wood first into a stick. Then you can make a campfire and cook those things, which will really help you. There are 2 rats there, that's okay. Let's grab them both, because they are stronger together. Very nice, and you see, yeah, we've just slaughtered them, so it's really not that scary. And all of this together will actually make, with 1 iron bar, 1 wood, 1 plank and 1 stone, a sawmill, and we will be making that. Look at this, we now have a sawmill, and that basically means that we can turn 2 wood on there and just turn them into planks, which is amazing. I will show you. So 1 wood and then the 2nd wood, and this will now turn into a plank, and you saw how quickly that was, and it doesn't need any villager, so that is just amazing. And if you have food on here, it will just put the wood on there every time there comes a wood out of this, if there is place, of course, and this is in range. If I want to be more safe, I could make some wooden shields. I forgot that at this moment. However, if you want to be more safe against enemies, when you made your first few planks, just turn your wood into stick, just turn your wood into planks, and make these things for both of your villages, and they will be far less likely to die in combat. But I was a bit risky and I didn't make them. Continue the video. We will now do the same thing for stone, but for that we do need another iron bar as well. Yes, the card that I'm talking about is the brickyard. It's exactly the same thing as a sawmill, but then just for stones and to make bricks. It's a little bit easier to make for some reason. It doesn't need the extra stone. Okay, well, we need some stone, so let's put you on here. And also, don't forget, you need food, and we don't have any food. We have a key. You can keep this because sometimes you can find a treasure chest and there are goodies in there, and you can open it with a key, so that's nice. If you need food though, just sell it for more packs, because food is the most important thing. Also, once you have your first sawmill, this is an insane thing to get your income from, because the planks sell for 5 coins. That's insane. That's so much. That's insane. If you get a lot of coins, you can also make a coin chest. Yeah, you can just use 2 wood and 1 coin and you get a coin chest. I do really recommend making that right now, or maybe even earlier, because this will make your life so much easier by buying packs. Because once you have the coin chest, you can put all the coins in here, and if you want to buy another pack, you can just drag your coin chest to there and get a pack that way, which is just real nice. Smelt another iron ore, very nice. We need some more stone because we need to make 1 brick. Okay, there are a lot of rabbits there. They are not doing that much amazing, except pooping. If you find them annoying, just kill them, sell their meat, buy packs to get food from berry bushes. I like them because they poop out poop. You can make more berry bushes from there, so it's a bit safer, but it is quite annoying. Also, if you keep the coin chest next to the sell thingy majingy, if you sell something, it will go into the coin chest, so that's real nice. And sometimes you will get an enemy again. That's annoying, but we will kill you. Thank you. Let's create one more brick. And this brick together with a plank. And what was it? Maybe a wood? Oh, we don't need a plank. Never mind. We just need one wood. Yeah, we're making a brickyard. So it's exactly the same recipe for the as for the sawmill, but it just needs one stone less. So this is basically a real good start for having good resources. You have an iron mine for iron. You have things for stone and flint. You have things for wood and sticks. And with the sawmill, you can easily make planks. You can sell for a lot of money. The same thing for the brickyard. You can easily make bricks, also sell for a lot of money, and together with planks, bricks and iron ore you can make a lot of things. But the only thing that we really need to do right now for a real good start, because this is already insane start, we need to make some kind of automatic food production, right? So there are a few things that you can do, and the one thing that I will show you here, it's not going to use the soil sadly. You can do that, but we will not do that right here. We will do something else, and that's going to require us to do a bit more grinding, but eventually it will really pay off. So let's do it. So first of all, we need an animal pen. And to get an animal pen, we need 2 wood, 2 planks and 1 iron bar. So we need just a few more wood because we have 2 planks, 1 iron bar coming. And now we just need some wood. All right, after getting a few more packs, we have a little bit too many rabbits. So I will murder some of them because we are hitting our card limit sadly. Also, we're making 1 iron bar and we got a rabbit head. This is not a good thing. Max health -5. It gets real risky. The other things are good. However, you don't use this. Just sell it. It's not, you're not going to want that. And one of those dropped a carrot. If you value carrots, because those are a real good thing, you can make a farm out of the soil and then just put the carrots on there, and it will be a real good source of food, like reliable, because then you can replant the carrots on the farm every time and you get 2 food every moon cycle. A bit more food than every moon cycle, but it will take 90 seconds on a farm, so then the moon cycle is 120 seconds. But carrots are real good, but we're not going to use it. We're just going to plant on soil though, because I do like to have the food. But we're going to go for a different route, and for that we need an animal pen, and we can make that right here. So let's make it. Nice, now we have an animal pen, and now we can also put the rabbits in there for now, because they won't be running around anymore, and that's amazing. Right now, the main objective is to get a lot of money and to buy Curious Reap and Sow packs, because there are a certain type of animal that we really want to have. And just make some planks, sell those planks, and you'll be fine. We got a chicken. You can also put chickens in here. They will lay eggs every 90 seconds. And with 2 eggs and a campfire, you can make omelets. That's also a real good way to reliably get a lot of food. So if you want to do that and you get a lot of chickens, just do that. However, we're going to go full automatic, and 1 animal will do that, and those are cows. So we're looking for cows in here. So we're just going to kill this chicken. And as you can see, we do have... Oh, there's a strange portal there. We did have too many cards. So what you can do is try to get 1 more iron ore and try to get and to make then another warehouse, which will increase your card size by 14 again. That's just insane. Why does it need to spawn there? That's one annoying thing about this game. When you have everything organized, sometimes there will just be a portal in the middle of it and everything will be pushed around, which is annoying. But that's how this game sometimes go. Okay, let's... Thank you. Right, this is just going to spawn. It's 1 big bear. Yeah, the second portal is a lot scarier. If you want, you could have built another sword like I wanted to before, and that's just 1 iron ore and 2 sticks. And your builder, you can then turn your builder into a militia with that sword. This is a bit scary. What you want to do with these scary fights is initiate that fight. And because you initiated the fight, you can pull villagers away from that fight. So just look at the health bar. Yep, this guy is now in range of dying. So just pull him out and the other guy can finish the job. If it's not too unlucky, that is. Please don't miss. Oh no. You can also quickly do this. because range is good against melee. And thank you for not dying. Wow, this was not good. Yeah, so the first thing after this would be to get more better weapons. But I'm not focusing on that right now. We're focusing on having a start from which you can do anything. And if big threats are coming your way, you need to get better gear, more villagers, things like that. But from the start, it's very easy to do that. I'm just playing risky. Alright, you're getting a lot of chickens. You can also just make, like I said, a chicken farm, having omelets. I will make an automated video in the future where I will discuss an omelet farm and things like that that are fully automated. But we're not going to do that right now. So, die. Yeah, I've cycled a few times through this now. The chance of getting one is like 25%. So we are being quite unlucky right now, but that's okay. Sometimes that just happens. And what I should have done is just gone for that omelette farm, but I wanted to make things easy. Traveling cards, nice. Finally, we got one cow. And a good thing about the cow, it will give like 1 milk every 90 seconds. So within one moon cycle, it will give you 1 milk and it's worth 1 food point. So if you have like 4 cows, you don't have to do anything besides that, but just having like those 4 cows. And your villagers will survive off that. If you get more villagers, you do need to get more animal pens and things like that. So cows do take up a lot of space. This is a good start, but an omelette farm would have already been working right now. No, our villager almost died to that on the rabbit. That would have not been good. Now we got a second cow. We got very lucky there. We got another cow. Very nice. Oh, actually made a food salad accidentally. That's because an apple and a berry were on top of each other probably. What you can also do is always have 1 wood here and always have 1 plank here. Because then when the lumber camp puts out wood, it will always go here. And when the sawmill puts out planks, it will always go here. And otherwise it will just randomly go somewhere, which is not really organizing. It can be quite annoying. Then we got another cow, so this is a real good start. So yeah, it really depended on what you got there. We got a lot of chickens there. With a lot of chickens, you just want to go for an omelette farm, but if you immediately get some cows instead of chickens, so what we didn't have by the way, but if you got 4 cows like we just did, this is just, yeah, you don't need to get any more food, and now you can just expand your kingdom. So I recommend by making some warehouses, do make 1 house, because you do want to make more villages, because the next moon will probably be a lot more difficult than the last few moons. You can still defeat it if your villagers have good weapons. And then just remember to initiate the fight. And remember that ranged is good against melee. And melee is good against magic. And magic is good against range. We don't really have magic in the early game. But just remember that that's the case. So maybe have 2 sets of slingshots and maybe 2 sets of iron swords. To have 2 melee guys and 2 range guys at any given time. But yeah, the true strength of fighting enemies comes in numbers. So make a house, get more villagers, because you get a lot of food right now, and once you need more food, just make more planks, make more bricks, sell those, get more cows. If cows don't fit in the animal pen, because it can only hold up to 5 cows, just make another animal pen, put those cows in there. There is a thing that's called a resource magnet in the late game. It requires gold and magic dust. It's a real nice thing, and it's kind of broken as well, because animal pens are built to hold animals. However, resource magnets can hold up an entire stack of cards, so 29 cards. You can put 29 cards on 1 resource magnet. So if you can make that eventually, make that, put all of your cows on there, it will just be 1 pile of cows. It's real nice because the milk will always go to the same place then. But yeah, this is the best start that you can get. Make more warehouses, make more houses, get cool things, defeat cool monsters, and go to the island eventually, things like that. But this is just, if I would start every game like this, I would be real happy because I don't have to worry about food right now. I can make anything that I want and I can just expand the way I want to. Yeah, there's one more thing. You can make an axe. Just having 1 axe is real good because getting wood is twice as fast, or 1.5 times as fast. It's at least a lot faster than just getting wood with no axe. The way you get 1 axe is, for an axe you just need 1 iron bar and 1 stick and 1 wood. You know what? We're just going to make it real quickly. 1 moment. Actually, we are going to make the axe, but first we're going to make the pickaxe. It's exactly the same as the axe, but it works for quarries and iron mines, and we need iron bars for them, so we're going to go for that first. So let's get 1 iron bar. We also need 1 stick, so let's turn this one into a stick. And you do need 1 flint, so you need to get kind of lucky or buy those specs again. But this will now make a pickaxe. I almost wanted to say remember to keep your food thing in check, but now we have 4 cows, so we actually don't need to. We are making more food than we need right now. And we have now a pickaxe, which is real nice. If you use a weapon, I always put them, if you unequip a weapon, I always put them at the top left. Because if I know they are at the top left, I can real quickly re-equip them. But for now, we can just put the pickaxe on here. And you can now see that this is still long, but it's half of the time that it would take first. So that's insane. If you want to be safer, just make a house, make more villagers, because those are the best defense against the red moons. I believe that we could very much die. But I just want to show you that this is real nice to have one of these. And we have one iron bar, one stick and one wood. We're now making an axe and we'll do exactly the same thing as a pickaxe. So having an axe, a pickaxe and a spiked plank. Then you can make your people into a lumberjack, a builder or a miner, and they are real good in what they do. Look at this. You just need this and you have enough food in your wood in your life. That's insane. And you should have done this a little bit earlier. I think it's better to do this before getting the pickaxe and the other thing, because this does take some time. And if the enemies come to get you, I think we will die right now. We need to sell a lot of cards. Note that it is okay to sell this milk right now. And this is a good problem to have. This will happen a lot when you get a lot of wood real quickly and things like that. You just have too many cards, so it's a good problem. And yeah, there's Strange Polo. I'm not sure if you're going to defeat that. What you can do is turn this real quickly into a builder and get some sticks. And these two together with a sword will make a sword. And yeah, there are a lot of enemies. I think we can still defeat them. I will put it in normal time right now. You have a house, very nice. Let's give this a ranged weapon. And let's wait for the... Yes, now we have a sword, very nice. Equip the sword to this villager and now we can fight. They are with more people than we are. However, I think we are still winning. But remember, just initiate the fight. If one of your villagers gets really low, just put them away. And yeah, we're fine. Very nice. We got a wooden shield. And now that we have a house and enough food, we can make another villager. We can also, before we do that, we can also make another warehouse. But from here, you can basically do anything you want. And this is a real nice start. If you have more people, make more animal pens, get more cows, get more milk, and just make more villagers and you'll be real safe. Give them all some kind of equipment. It doesn't really matter. To having a lot of villages is better to have good equipment. Yeah, so this is basically an advanced beginning, I think, because this will take you approximately, yeah, you can do this within 1 hour easily. So I hope this video has been some help to you and I will see you in another one. Bye.